Watson Boy just resubscribed for 75 months.
Watson, thanks for the resub. How's it going? Oh, it's popping. All right, to pick up that much straw, let's get a suck chat, by the way. Just so everybody's aware. Picking up that much straw is going to be terrible. Oh, gotcha, Watson, gotcha. That's a lot of straw to pick up. Problem is, straw's not really worth anything. I haven't been giving it to the animals yet. The only reason I planted barley was to fix my precision score. So maybe we don't worry about it. Mike, thanks for the gift subs, man. I appreciate them. Very kind of you. Thank you. Maybe we just don't worry about the straw chat. Maybe we just plow it under. We get out the land all and we disc it in. How about that? No, no, no. Oh. I can't even store that much straw. I can hold... Okay, we can hold more than 100 bales. That's actually a lot of straw. Dang it. Alright, so we're gonna course play our combine because there ain't no... Yeah, that's just the easiest way to do this. Oh, we'll do it. You got me locked in now. We're doing it. Picking up straw chat. We're just gonna have to course play the combine, which that's fine. It's not a big deal. I can run a grain cart or the loading wagon. Actually, you know what? I can automate that loading wagon too. I can automate everything. I can automate the world, chat. Did y'all know that? The world. The whole thing. Lands, sure. Do that. Do this. Do that. Man, you never said which field though. So one field? Okay. I'm probably gonna wish that I had more tractors here in a minute. More like regular tractors. Of course I have my big articulated tractors, but they're kind of not... I mean, I can run a loading wagon, I guess. Loading wagon, yeah. I gotta get over so I can get this guy in the field. I got too much stuff here already. Come on, get over against the wheat. Barley. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room here, though. Oh, just barely, and we're not... Okay, might take out a little barley. Nope, nothing. One little tiny bit right on the end there. Not bad. Not bad. Considering we're driving backwards. That's alright. Again, Tad let me drive practice in the driveway once, you know. I have a 1-car wide driveway that's like barely 2 cars long. It's funny if you know, chat, you know? Like it's actually hilarious if you know that, right? Like, you know, Dad let me practice in the driveway. You could barely fit 2 cars. So it wasn't much practice, but you know, every little bit counts, right? Or something like that. All right, to the shop. Shop. Let's go. Okay, so we're sitting with $1 million, by the way. What did we buy today, chat? What do we buy? I know we need to save some money in case we get a forage harvester. Should probably just save it. That or land, I guess, right? We bought 6 last time, so 7 would be next. It's $400,000. 6, 7. It's not. It's open right now. Probably wait till it's planning. But we'll see. CBM, what's going on, man? Dang, you're here early. You must be at work. I won't tell your boss. Don't worry. I would never, chat. I would never. Unless you're self-employed, then you know I would tell your boss. Did you know that you're a self-employed employee? Did you know that you are watching a Twitch stream right now? Oh man. I think I'm funny. Nobody else does. But I think once in a while, you know. Not all the time, that's for sure. Once in a while. Kind of like the game of a stormtrooper. Not all the time, not consistent, but once in a while they got you. Every once in a while. They'll get you. All right. Nice matching header we got here. Oh. Today's a half day and you're off the next 3. Well, congrats on that. That's awesome. All right, I definitely won't tell your boss that, okay? Promise. Chat, what is this combine doing here? That's not where he was supposed to go start his course. Buddy, what are you doing? You're nowhere near where you're supposed to start. What are we doing here, bud? He was supposed to start down here. I'm on PC. It's popping. Definitely a PC guy. Yeah, Golden Guns, what's going on? How are you? Yep, I've got stuff like Courseplay and Auto Drive and stuff like that. So definitely a PC over here. Is the trailer still on that header? So the other header has the transport wheels built in. Because that combine is on Courseplay and he's driving to his start point, he leaves everything like folded, or in that case, the header's unfolded. So the wheels are still down. When he goes to start, he'll fold the wheels up. Yeah, that's a really nice, it's one of the MacDon headers out of the MacDon pack. The MacDon mod pack, I should say. But yeah, he just hasn't folded up his wheels yet. That's all. He'll be all right here in just a second. All right, so we'll start this guy over here in 4. You betcha. Yeah, I try not to use header trailers. I try to get headers. Now this one, obviously I'm going to need a header trailer for, but to be honest, I'll probably just leave this, you know, sit in this parking lot or something over here. But I try to use the headers that don't need header carts. That just have the transport wheels built right into them. They're kind of nice. So right now that would be like the MacDon. The case header has it too, but I can't. With my rules I'm running, I can't use the case headers. But like transport wheels, so they just fold up. Same deal as the MacDon. Mostly because this is a MacDon. Anyway. All right, did other buddy did start. Okay, so you can see the wheels end up behind the head. They use them as like helper wheels. The hitch, the tongue actually folds up somewhere in the back of the header there. All right, now that we got those going, which we do have to set up their auto drive still. But that's okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to change the auto drive here, like drastically. And what I mean by that is I'm going to move this field point. For those of you that don't know, I love messing with auto drive. I think it's a lot of fun. And I love customizing. So I use the auto drive guys config file. But I like to customize it to fit my playstyle, so that's what we're doing. You saw the tongue sticking out. No, you're good. Yeah. No problemo, man. These two combines look good out here together, don't they? There's something about them, chat. So here's what I'm thinking. We got this nice, large, grassy area here. So what I'm thinking is, why not take advantage of it and use this large, grassy area and make this our truck loading area. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So what we'll probably do is come off of this road here in town. Yeah, and then just shoot right out that way. Yeah, this will be perfect. Perfection here. This truck may not be the right thing for the job here for messing with auto drive, but we're going to make it work. This thing kind of has like 0 brakes. That's okay. And then we'll just connect that to over there, which is the way the trucks go anyway. They come up here from this field, they come up here and go that way, and then meander their way back to the homestead. So there's that, and all we have to do is connect it here. I'm going to connect it so it has to come from here. I don't want it to come down through town, and that'll be nice. That'll work. All right, so we're going to set this truck up. Now, the little marker's still down here for the Field 3 one, but that'll fix when I resync into the server later. Doesn't always move on those servers. All right, and I know I'm going to have both combines need to be unloaded here in a second, but they will, they'll wait. They'll be just fine. So, yeah. Just fine. How do you hold on to the dot and drive the truck? Just right click on the dot and drive. The only thing is, if you noticed, I kept having to move it because you'll like leave it behind you if you don't like keep moving it. But that's how I do that. All right, let's go up there. Let's actually grab a little. We just happen to have a combine sitting here that's full, and I need grain to set this up right. So let's just grab a little bit of barley. Augers out farther than I was thinking it was going to be. All right, so we'll empty this combine. Why not? But yep, just right click and drive on. You betcha. Thanks for the stream streak too, CBM. Appreciate it. So this will come in handy next in-game year over here. We'll have corn planted on these fields, of course, because that's all we do is grow corn. What the heck is happening right now? Did they realize that I moved their marker? I think they did. I don't know why they're driving through the field like that. I'm not sure what's happening there. But I think they're trying to get to the marker that I sent them to. Because they realized I moved it. Why they're not staying on auto drive, I don't know. But that's hilarious looking. Come on, Bessie, climb the hill. Chat, we need to start looking at some bigger tractors pop up on sale. Like traditional tractors, you know, not just the big articulated ones, which I like them, don't get me wrong. We do like the big articulated tractors, but not all applications. They're not good in all applications. So. All right, so let's see. How are we going to do this, chat? We need to make a parking spot somewhere here on auto drive that's out of the way of the truck. Where's that going to be? Need to have a parking spot for the grain carts that's going to be out of the way of the trucks. Ideally, it would actually be out of the field, too. I think this field boundary needs to get moved. I think first thing I got to do is move all of these guys off of this so they're out of my way. I might want to back the trucks up a hair, too. I don't know. There should be enough room here to do it. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Or actually, what if... Hope my day away was relaxing. I don't know if it was relaxing or not, Lord, but it was a day away. What's up, man? I was talking about it earlier. Pops and I kind of got into a little disagreement about stuff, but other than that, it's fine. We weren't like mad at each other, just like had a difference of opinion, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. That's all right. Mickey, what's going on as well? What's up? I think I'm actually going to put the truck like back here, chat. Because if I'm planning on plowing these fields together, we might as well just make it so we can plow the fields together, right? Might as well just do it. Although if we put the truck back here... Okay, the auger wagon, which if I'm going to plow this together, the auger wagon is going to have to drive all the way around anyway. What I need is where the auger wagons park. I need it to be like here. That way it has access to this field and to here without having to drive like through the trees and the fence. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Chad. Just trying to recover from last night. Uh-oh. What's that mean? Did you go out and party? Where are you going, buddy? Is he on empty combine? They said follow. What's poppin'? How's it going? Oh. He is on empty combine. Busted out snow runner, started a fresh run. Oh, dang. That's interesting. All right, so we're doing all kinds of weird stuff here now, chat. All right, let's go this way. We're gonna move this truck completely, or like where the trucks go. So yeah. No mods, no DLC trucks to start. Oh, dang. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I know if you start with the DLC trucks, it's kind of like... It's kind of like cheating, but... It's really not. Everybody has their own, you know, way to play and everything. It's fine. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. We'll have the trucks right about there. Get rid of this field boundary for right now. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll make the truck course about, yeah, we just want it off the road, but yeah, this is fine. Right about here. Okay, and we want a decent amount. We will be running semis someday on here, so Never hurts to have a little extra parking room for them, basically, so not a big deal. Have never actually finished the game. Are you talking all DLCs and stuff, or just like the base maps for finishing the game, Lord? Because that game has so much DLC, it's kind of crazy. To be honest. Kind of insane how much DLC there actually is. But yeah. Alright. The whole thing with DLC. Yeah, I haven't either, Lord, honestly. I played up until... On my first playthrough, I played up until like the Canadian wildfire stuff. And then I don't know what it was about the Canadian wildfire map. I just completely lost interest in it. And then the next time I was going to play it, I was like, well, what if we start over? And the intent was to achievement hunt. I got fairly far into that, but I should get back to it one of these days. I want to finish the achievements in the game. When's the next mountain deletion on the Minecraft server? I don't know. I don't have any plans right now, Mickey. I don't have any plans right now for mountain deletion. I do want to delete part of a jungle. Eventually. I gotta finish a project before moving on to the next one, though. I've kind of become like really scattered on there, and I gotta kind of focus up and finish a project before I go to the next one. But that's actually not gonna happen. I say that it's totally not gonna happen, and I know it's not gonna happen. Mostly because it's not. My plans tomorrow on the server are to work on tic-tac-toe for a while. But I'm sure I'm going to get tired of working on tic-tac-toe, so I'm going to stop working on it. And then I want to build that raid farm tomorrow, which will be out. I think I'm going to go up to the Ocean by the Guardian farm. It's a lot closer to home. I want to build that tomorrow and get that functional, so we'll probably fight a few raids. I'm running out of totems, if nothing else. I need totems, so I can always go back End City raiding. I actually really enjoyed that the other day for like the first time ever in my Minecraft career. I enjoyed End City raiding. I was having a blast, in case y'all couldn't tell. Like, I legitimately was. I was really enjoying that. Okay, so basically we're gonna go ahead and set auto drive up as if we're plowing these fields together. We may not plow them together right now, but as if we are, chat. I think the train tunnels, we should probably put those below ground. We got to come up with a design for that too. I don't know what Kimmy just said. We need a train station. She didn't give me any like input or ideas. So we'll have to work on that too. Polar Bear, what's going on, man? How you doing today? The train station itself will be above ground, but I think the tunnels will be below. I think that would make sense. But yeah. We'll have to wait and see on that yet. And then, I have a little tree farm that I built that I got to rebuild because Dan blew it up last night. He destroyed that thing. It was kind of funny. That's all right. So yeah, I've got projects, but tic-tac-toe is like the biggest one weighing on me right now. So I gotta get that done. You Union Station kind of. Yeah, I want to come up with like Mickey, the mechanical bits of the build first. Thought that was somebody flying over there in Elytra. I think I want to come up with like the mechanical part of the build first, and then do the like the design for the building, you know? So like I may fully make a train station with no building, and then we'll make a building to fit said train station later. I think that's probably the way to go. But I could be wrong. So maybe do like a floor and then the mechanical bits. So yeah. But we'll see. Chat, too bad I don't have a mother bin. I would buy one. I kind of wish we had a mother bin. That's okay. All right, so we're going to call this the field, what are we calling this? 43? Should we call this 43? I think we should, right? Or 400, or 345? 345? We're just going to call it 4. Keep it simple, stupid. So this is the ADAA. No, not AD. Auger wagon. Field 4. Right. Polar, thanks for the stream streak. Alright, then we'll make a new field boundary along here. We'll connect that to it. Alright. You know what? Actually, hold on. We have the room here. Let's make this fancy. It's not really gonna be fancy, but it's fancy. Fancy enough, y'all. Alright, because I don't want my field boundary to be the same as my auto drive, like parking and stuff. I want them to be separate. I want all that to be separate from my field boundary, so this will be the field boundary. Alright. Then when we get up here, we're going to make the field boundary go to the left, because we have plenty of room here. It's kind of the field boundary. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second, Chad. It might not make sense, but it makes sense in my brain, so we should all be afraid. Be very afraid. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll come over here closer to the field. Closer to the field. So we'll connect this to that. Okay, we'll make this a secondary route so that only stuff that has to go there will go there. And then we need a parking spot for the auger wagon. So now we'll put the auger wagon parking here closer to the field. So that if something needs to run the field boundary, it can do that over there. And then this is for parking for the grain carts. And again, I want it to be like up here on this corner, so that it has good access to that whole area plus back here, without having to pathfind around trees and fences and stuff. So I think that that makes sense. And then we'll go ahead and connect it here just because, why not? In case we want to send something from here to, oh, like a homestead or something like that, you know? So there we go. Okay, so now should be able to say fill there, go empty there, ground combine unload. Okay. And we will have to fix our combines too, but it's alright for now. Fill, empty. And obviously our combines need to be emptied. They're not on the right waypoint yet, so we'll have to fix that here in a second. you can too get where you need to go there, buddy. He's squawking at me with the ding ding. Actually, they might not be able to get where they need to go. Hang on, I'll have to look at it on the map real quick. Let's open this. Did I? Oh, I didn't connect that there. Okay. I think is the only thing I didn't connect. Because that's connected there. Yeah, I just forgot to connect that. Okay, so he was actually accurate in yelling at me. I guess we're gonna drive the J&M cart. Right, so we need to connect the field boundary, if you will, to the field boundary, if you will. There we go. Now, I will say, as of earlier, Mickey, you were talking about the next digging project. At least as of right now, there should be a considerable amount of XP in the sorter. Sorter, not the sorter. It's not the sorter. The thing. Kelp farm should have a lot in there right now. So that shouldn't be, you know, because the other day it kind of sucked to try to repair tools and stuff because we had no XP. Somebody went through that thing and nerfed all of our XP. But hopefully now there's plenty in there because I've been AFKing it like crazy, so there should be plenty. Alright, so now, in theory, we should be ready to harvest it. Finally. Finally ready to harvest here. Hopefully. But that's alright. Let's get this going. On the run, let's go. Now, if we're really good, chat, we get some loading wagons running around out here too. That's only if we're really good. Which we totally can. We do have, well, the problem is we only have small loading wagons. And I think we only have big tractors, so that could be an interesting proposition, you know. But we do have that point over at the barn that we can send the straw to automatically and put the baler there and then bale it, so that could be a good thing. Just saying. There's a tree there. Y'all know there's a tree there? Hey, there's a grain head there too, buddy. Definitely a grain head there. That's okay. All right. And you know, the beautiful part on this map anyway, we have all this automation going on and we're still getting 60 frames. So let's start some more automation, shall we? Let's get some more going. Get old Big Wheels out. Big Wheels doesn't even have a engine. I guess there aren't any beacons on me. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Alright, Big Wheels is kind of loud too. But that's okay. How dare I play above 30? Hey, I can get 60 everywhere on this map except for by an alfalfa field. Alfalfa fields are kind of tough. Full disclosure, they kind of suck. But other than that, it runs good. Just saying. Yeah, we were looking at it earlier. I was running 100% GPU and like 45 frames in that alfalfa field. I don't know what it is about the alfalfa, but it cooks the GPU. So yeah. Like when I go around the alfalfa, you can, my power consumption goes up, my AC throttles up. Like, you can tell. You can definitely tell. That's alright. Get along, Bessie. Alright, grab the big loading wagon with this one. You still have that tiny loading wagon. That thing is just going to be a traffic jam, I think. Like, that's all it's going to be. All right, and the nice thing is because we left the field 4 marker where we left it, we didn't touch the field 4 marker, so we can actually send him there. So it won't interfere with any of my other auto drive, or hopefully it won't. So yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. You know, it's crazy though, Lord, because even when the alfalfa field was completely mowed, it's still cooking the GPU. Like right now, obviously it's grown back, but after I had it all mowed, it was still cooking. So 99% GPU, 100% GPU right now. Yeah, running at 100% GPU right now. I'm getting 53 frames, 54 frames. So it's not, I mean, it's not bad. I don't like it, but yeah. All right, so I've got the world going right now, chat. So I'm gonna go run with that combine over there probably to keep it moving, because I have a loading wagon coming to pick up straw. Go ahead and run with that guy for a little bit. Right. Really gonna fill that truck fast. Okay, see, that was a issue I was wondering about. I've got that pulling up too far. Yeah, but he's gonna pull up too far for that truck. Or the truck needs to pull up farther, one or the other. That should be good. It might be a little awkward because of the multiple different tractors and grain carts, since we have well, there's 3 grain carts on auto drive right now, and they're all 3 different. So yeah, that might be a problem. Hopefully it's not. Hey, here goes another full truck. I need to break out another truck. Oh man. Can we not give play-by-play of the Olympics? That's probably against a rule somewhere, right? Just a thought that I'm having. They probably would frown upon that, right? Just saying. Alright, we've completed 1 lap around the field. Hip hip hooray. Alright. Now the thing about plowing these 2 fields together, I really need a second corn head is what I really need, chat. desperately need another corn head. But what this is gonna mean is, I need to, I need to be running the same size headers on the combines, because obviously I'll put them both out here at the same time, and if I'm gonna make this one field. Hey, we've completed one pass on the other, or one round around the other field too. That's, kind of funny. Kind of funny. Oh, actually, you know what? He could interfere with that. Because they're taking that auto drive. I don't think he will, though. Because Buddy's going to go to work immediately. He's not going to be sitting in the field. All right. Do we have anything else for hauling? Okay, we actually do have the Lizard trailer. Is on sale. That would definitely help us. We own a semi-truck. That's probably the play, right? That's probably the play, since it's on sale. With the single hopper. Should we just do 50? I think we're going to do 50,000. We're not going to, we're not going to, crank it up too much. I do want to get rid of all these logos, though. I don't like all the extra logos and stuff on it. We don't need a hitch on it. I don't want Dan to hook up a thing to it. Honestly, I don't mind it just the way it is right there. That looks good. Good enough. We've got a semi-truck sitting around here somewhere, right? There it is. I was like, where did I park that? Alright, let's go. Goody bug, goody bug. Alright, to the shop. This will help our hauling. So that this trailer is the size of both of those other trucks. So we'll be able to haul, it's 100,000 liters every time all three go. So that'll definitely help us. That will definitely help us out. And really, it's only a problem because it's barley. So barley is such a high yield. It's a lot. That's okay. Alright, so first time using a semi-truck on here for hauling grain. So we finally got our first trailer. We could have purchased some other trailers in the past. There were definitely options to buy trailers. Now, I know that this isn't super realistic, but the way the rear axles pivot is an absolute dream for auto drive. It's so nice to have. It is great. Because it can go around turns that it really should never go around. And they work just fine. So, yeah. Alright, let's go find a combine. Oh, that one's right there. We might as well just grab it. Here comes our loading wagon, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that thing makes life 10. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a nice trailer. Maybe not the most realistic with the pivoting and the single hopper, but for auto drive reasons, man, it's great. It is very nice. All right, let's go ahead and get filled up real quick. I probably still need to work on, and I know I do, but the grain cart capabilities too. Although if we're doing corn all the time, it's not as bad. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's a good problem to have. Having yield is a good thing. So, yeah. Yield is a good problem to have. Just saying. That loading wagon, he be rolling though. He is definitely rolling. Actually, don't even know how long these fields take to harvest. Is that bad? Do not have a clue. I think I need to back the, or pull the truck up maybe a little. Yeah, I really need a mother bin chat. Because the problem is now running different trucks, like, it's not gonna work very well. Well, he's gonna just drive away anyway, because he's full. So there goes 100,000 liters, just like that. Or sorry, 50,000 liters. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, is he on his waypoint? He is. Okay, so that might be okay there. Might be. Might be. Todd, what's going on? How are you? It's bopping. Guys, it just took me 3 trucks to get emptied. 3 different trucks to get emptied. Oh, gosh. That's funny. That is funny. Just another work day. Gotcha, gotcha. The farming's going. We are in the midst of, we just started a barley harvest here. I've planted barley to help fix the precision score on a couple fields. And we're just cracking into it now with both of our combines. We're trying to, I'm probably trying to do too much with not enough, you know, not enough like hauling help. But that's okay. We'll make do. We always do, right? So, yeah. All 3 of your motors. Oh, dang puller. That's not good, man. That's not good. Fire Shadow, what's up? It would dump the middle and rear hopper, but not the front hopper. Golly. Is it one of those sell points that like is elevated and there's like a ramp up and a ramp down? Because it could have to do with that. Where like the front hopper maybe is too low. And then the other hoppers are high enough because of the, like the ramp up, you know? Does that make sense? Oh, I haven't set up the baler yet. No, I need that loading wagon to drive over there first. Where is that loading wagon? He probably is on his way. Oh, that's not my truck stuck in town. Chat, we got problems. Hold on. 911, what's your emergency? Somebody come get that truck. He's stuck on a... Not sure. We're taking a break. Dang, Fire. Fire, I'm doing all right, man. I'm sorry that you're having troubles. You could never get that trailer to unload all 3. I don't know if I've ever tried that trailer. So, yeah. Pretty good. Okay, should be lined up, huh? Yeah, I don't know then, Chris, but if Jeff's saying he couldn't get it to work, then it maybe just doesn't work, to be honest. It may just not work. If Jeff can't get it to work, I don't like that trailer, so I don't ever use that trailer. Because filling it with auto drive is not good. Because of the multiple hoppers. And like using a like for a grain cart to fill it is like impossible. So yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of that trailer. Not a fan of the multi-hopper? Yeah. Oh, it always unloads 2 and on 3. Interesting. Maybe auto drive is just not coded for that, because you know you got to think like a Super B. That's 2 different trailers. You know, so it's 2 hoppers in each trailer, but it's technically 2 different trailers. So maybe auto drive is just not coded for that. I'm usually just not a fan of that trailer. I feel like it's heavy, and it's just awkward with the triple hopper. I don't know. I don't like it. I miss the well, they used to have like the Wilson, which is basically this lizard. Kind of. That's the one I always liked back in the day. I just use this thing now. Let's be real. Just use that thing. Come on, Bessie. Go tractor, go. Yeah, and then like I said, the other thing with the single hopper, you'll find that they just work better with auto drive as far as like filling them. Because especially if you're running like auger wagon to a truck, it doesn't fill the well, it'll fill it fine. It'll fill it fine. But the problem that you run into is the case that I have right now, where there's no truck over there, and that auger wagon is gonna go, wait. Well, he's already pulled up past the truck, right? So when the truck gets there, he's gonna pull up to his point and stop. Well, if he has a triple or even a double hopper trailer, the back hopper's never gonna get full, because that guy's gonna unload on the front. The truck's not gonna move. And if that guy doesn't get empty into that front hopper, he's not gonna move. So say you had a really big grain cart. No, so in that case, yeah, I'm kind of against the multi-hopper trailers in general, just because I use too much auto drive. Obviously for the realism, sure, they're great. But if you're trying to use a bunch of auto drive, they suck. They're kind of like terrible for auto drive. So yeah, and since I use so much auto drive, I kind of, you know, whatever works for auto drive is kind of what I use. So it's kind of all about auto drive for me. I think we're holding up the other trucks with this one, chat. I think this one's kind of the holdup here. Holy cow. Look at that steering really work back there, chat. Look at that. Keeps it on the gravel the whole time. Heck yeah, man. I just want to make sure this thing empties here. I haven't actually used this trailer on this map yet, so. It never hurts to ride with the trailer to your homestead and just make sure that things are working, you know? Never hurts. Like, yep. Okay, verified it's unloading. We're good. All right, let's go set up the baler while we're here. Get our straw baling. Come on, little Massey. This thing earns its keep on this baler. It works it pretty good. Mostly the driving part. The horsepower to actually run the thing, I feel like is fine. It's the driving of the baler that kind of might be a lot for this tractor. But that's all right. It's fine. It works. Let's see. Somewhere, no. I might have to like unfold this and then just pick it up. To be perfectly honest with everybody. That's the wrong button. Unfold. Unfold. Might have to. Alright. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Yep, that's how you move a baler around, chat, in case y'all didn't know. Just in case y'all didn't know. You know now. Let's turn our safety beacons on. Gotta have the safety lights on, chat. Lights on, of course, for safety. Oh, that's what the silage bale. That's fine. Alfalfa bale from earlier. All right, looks like we're working, so. There's still silage bale here from last time I did this too. It's funny. Way bale. All right. Gotta love how it jacks this tractor up off the ground too, by the way. Like, it's like, nah, I need to go here. Thanks. Okay, so the only other tractor that we have that's not currently doing anything is our big guys, right? Telehandler loading wagon. Okay, you're a problem. That was me. Hi, I'm the problem. Manure spreader with a loading wagon? Hello? I mean, is there any tractors on sale? That's not a John Deere. R articulated. R has enough horsepower. 2+2s? Actually, this Massey would be great. I think the Massey would be good, right, chat? What do you guys think? That Massey has 400 horsepower. I think so. Whoa, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're getting a black and oh, I actually really okay, hold on. Hold on. Can we make the rims? Yes. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone, chat. On the mat, what, this one? Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade that before I. We got 400 horsepower here. It does look good, doesn't it? It sure does. Paint a big 3 on the side. Well, if we're gonna do that, we would do this. I kind of like the little pop of red. Wait, hold on. Okay, I actually really like that, but if that's a disgrace. Plugger's gonna get mad at me if I do that. Chad, I can't do that. Okay, that looks sick though with the little pop of red. I don't know why, but that looks cool. We'll just load it up with weights. I don't want any duals or anything. Should we put the sunroof in it? Yeah. Why not, right? Oh, and we can get rid of the signs too. Wow. We don't need the tech. And we don't need a license plate. Thoughts, chat? I think so. I mean, we have the money. It's $200,000. It's all right. Gotta at least have wheel lights. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, since I'm making this as we're gonna be using this as like a Roadrunner right now. You know, when I'm driving to the grocery store. I wish I could paint the frame color. Also the black. That would be really nice if I could do that. Just saying. All right, so new tractor. It's got that new tractor smell, chat. Heck yeah, dude, that's kind of sick though. It's kind of clean with it. Oh, is this one? Oh, maybe. Okay, it's fine. It's a little rocky, chat. It's a little rocky. But it's not terrible. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'll be honest, this is a mod I haven't even tested yet. I just downloaded it. I was like, it should be fine. It should be fine. It's good enough. Alright, so we'll go grab that other loading wagon, get it going in the other field, and then back to grain cart duty. And then we'll have 4 grain carts, 3 trucks, 2 combines, and 2 loading wagons running. All at the same time. Oh, hey, look who decided to show up. Hi, Kimmy. How's it going? What's poppin'? Oh, hey, this is the thing again, chat. It's a thing again, chat. Okay. What's going on, Kimmy? When's the tomorrow? Okay. That's fine. All right. All right. Let's get the loading wagon here. Now it's only the little guy, but it's still a loading wagon. I don't have another big one, so this is our only option here. So yeah, I mean, he's probably trolling. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, so that guy's gonna run from. I guess we'll use this marker and that, but we also need this copy to the clipboard. There we go. Copy that first and go. Gotta go faster. All right, let's go. What do we have an issue there. Chad, I really need a mother bin. I really just need a mother bin. Running different trucks with different grain carts. I need a mother bin. Even, you know what? Even if it's just another auger wagon, I could use an auger wagon as a mother bin. Even if it's just like another, yeah, next auger wagon we see, we're buying. Even if we just use an auger wagon as a mother bin. It'll be a consistent target. So I would use that. Come on. Alright, we got the world running, chat. And we're still getting 60 frames. Gotta love it. Just saying. Right, so at least we can empty here in a second once we, there we go. At least we have plenty of room in trucks here. Forest empty, all of them too. Right. Now, what happens when our bale storage gets full, chat? What do we do then? Should I go? I could set the, well, I could just probably take straw to the bale sell point. I'll say I could just take, stop bailing. I mean, that's an option also. I could just take the stationary baler and set it up at the bale sell point. So it just bales and sells, bales and sells. I'm assuming I could just sell straw at the bale sell point. It doesn't have to be a bale, right? Actually, you think it might have to be a bale. Not totally sure on that, to be honest. I don't know. Was there another place to sell straw? No. It might have to be bales to sell there because there's not a grate in the ground to, like, you know, offload into. So I don't know how that works, to be honest, on this map. I mean, I could stop bailing, Kimmy, but what fun is that? What fun is that? Speaking of fun, Kimmy, you missed something last night after you left Minecraft. Or after you left TeamSpeak and stuff. It was getting kind of late, though, but I built a tree farm. And as soon as I got it done, I was like, hey, Dan, come here and run this tree farm for me. And he was running the tree farm and got blown up by a creeper. Shouldn't need a bale? Okay, John. I gotcha. And so I just built this tree farm, and then Dan blew it up with the creeper. Now, thankfully, Dan didn't, like, get hurt. He didn't lose his stuff or anything. But, like, that was kind of sad. It was pretty funny, though. Did you ever check? All right, you're here. I'll leave. I got you. Jeez. Jeepers. But yeah, it was one of those moments where I wasn't really mad. I was just like, I can't believe that happened. So, but that's okay. It happens. Jane, cart to the rescue, chat. This doesn't need to be rescued because there's another cart here, but I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Actually, we need to make sure he gets empty because he's about to go start a land. I believe anyway. Yeah. Gonna start a land, so he desperately needs to be emptied. Ideally, he'd be empty because then he'd be able to go farther on his land, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Buddy, is it? Oh, can we snipe it? Come on. Let's go. Now that combine will be empty to start his land, so that's good. And his, the loading wagon's here as well. Hip, hip, hooray. Oh, goodness. Actually, Kimmy, you were talking about the coral yesterday. If you want to go gather some of that, we can work on that tomorrow. Go for a flight and gather some. Just have to remember to take Slip Touch with us. But yeah. Where do you park a Nautilus if you tame it? On a lead? I don't know. You build a harbor for it? I don't know how that works. Yeah, I'm not sure. The Nautilus, the little like crab, or not even a crab. What would you call it? The little like snail looking thing underwater. The Nautilus. The they're little passive mobs. I got that armor for him. I think you need a saddle too, but I could be wrong on that. I did find some more horse armor, by the way. I need to give some of that to Dan. I know he wants it. Found some horse armor. Actually, Polar Bear, if you want a better horse armor, I can hook you up with one. Yeah. How do you get one in your fish tank? I don't know. Can you put it in a bucket? I don't know, but I feel like there's probably a way. There's probably a way. This thing's gonna fill like 14 feet. But this is gonna be running on this field probably until I'm out, after I'm done streaming. Because that says it's gonna take an hour, and that's without emptying. Oh, that's like a 3-4 hour thing. Yeah, that's gonna be brutal. Build a fish ramp. Possibly if you use like signs, and yeah, you might be able to do that. Maybe baby wants to put in buckets. Don't put baby in the bucket. Oh gosh. That's messed up, man. That is messed up. Golly. Maybe Polar. Maybe. Where do you see how long a job's gonna take? It's on your course play menu at the bottom. No, he's not. Hold on. It's in course play. So that's gonna take another hour if he never stops, which he will stop, so. Polar, I was saying I found some more horse armor if you wanted better than what I gave you the other day. Found some diamond horse armor yesterday. Tadpoles go in a bucket, but not frogs, so that could be. I'll be on there tonight, Polar, I assume. I want to kind of get, I want to plan stuff out for tomorrow. I want to have like a list of tasks to work on tomorrow, not just, hey, we're playing Minecraft. So I'll be on there doing some of that stuff tonight, hopefully. Hopefully. No, I will be. I have a kind of a list of but at the same time, if a random adventure is proposed, I'm down for a random adventure, you know? I think that's been the thing with this Minecraft server. It's like, hey, you want to go do XYZ thing? Sure. Let's go. Sign me up. You want to go to the end and find, you know, stuff? Why not? Why not? Plan, what's that? I want to have a little bit of a plan, Jeff, you know? Just a little bit, you know? But yeah. Yeah, okay. I got you, Polar. It's all good. It's all good, Polar. No worries. Building a fish ramp from Starbase. I'm not sure, Kimmy. I know he threw a couple at me. The ones that he didn't want, he gave to me last night. I'm not sure how many he ended up with. I kind of got bored and left him out there. I was kind of like, all right, I'm done. I came, I saw, I conquered. I'm leaving. So, yeah, I'd kind of had enough. So, I was like, I got other stuff I need to work on. But yeah, the big thing for tomorrow is work on the tic-tac-toe board for a couple hours, hopefully. And then I want to build that raid farm. Maybe start on trying to figure out something to do with the train station. I want to get my tree farm functional again, the one that I built yesterday, and then Dan blew it up. Because, like, I walked in the sorter the other day, and, like, literally there's no lumber. There's some now, but, like, the other day there was nothing in the sorter, like, wood-wise. And it's like, man, this is terrible. And so that's why I was kind of inspired to, like, I got to do something about this, because I want to make chests, I want to make hoppers. There's some other things I want to build, and they take chests, they take hoppers, they take, you know, it takes stuff. It all takes stuff. So I gotta have the stuff to build what I want to build, you know. And if I don't have the stuff, I can't build what I want to build. So kind of stinks, you know. But it's all right. I'll work on gathering stuff. It's all good. And you know, honestly, half of the stuff's been gathered, but it's been thrown in lava, so that doesn't really help out, you know. Does this guy have to pull up and then back up again to pull up? Oh, this one, oh, this one doesn't go back far enough because it's just, wait. Does this one not go back far enough? The other one works fine. Interesting. The other wagon works great, although this was made for the other wagon. So hopefully by sliding it back just a hair, this one can work too. Oh, you know what? The other thing is this might, I was messing with this trailer the other day. It might be set to unload to the side right now. Or it's not, never mind. It just wasn't back far enough. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Because I keep talking about building a crop farm for like a villager to work in. It's going to require a decent amount of hoppers. Because I saw a different thought on that, and I tried it the other day, and so I'm going to do something a little different with that. But it's going to require hoppers and chests. And, well, we don't have any wood in the sorter, and unless I feel like clear cutting an area, it's kind of not good. So, betcha. Polar Bear, we'll catch you later. Have a good one. Yeah, that's going to require some hoppers too. And chests, so. Tomcat, you need beet seeds? Go to the trading hall. Go look in the chest in the silo. There's beet seed in there. There's still a few hiding in there. Don't take them all. I want some for the farm I'm gonna build, but yeah, there's beet seed in there. There's carrots in there. I think there might still be potatoes. All that stuff's in there. There's not a lot of that stuff in there anymore, but there is still some. But whenever I get my farm built, there's gonna be a whole lot more of that stuff. So you found a couple in a village. Nice. Very nice. Probably should be able to get beats from the trading hall from trading, sure. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, chat, this is a problem. One of these auto drive corners, auto drive guy corners has struck again. I think we're gonna change that corner. I understand why he makes his corners the way he does, but to be honest, they're not very functional for running more than one vehicle. If you're gonna run one vehicle, they're great. They make a lot of sense. But since I'm running multiple vehicles, they don't really work. To be honest. But hey, what do I know? I really just need a... What's the famous line, chat? I need a truck. I need a truck. Tomcat, I think they sell beets and you can turn those into seed if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like how watermelon can turn into watermelon seed. I think. I might be wrong on that. But in the storage, there's definitely some beet seed in there still. In that like silo looking thing. There's definitely some storage in there, or some in the storage. So. You betcha. So if you're talking about the mod called Universal Autoload, if you use the Universal Autoload, it does any trailer. So if I come in here and I look at this flatbed, well, actually that's a bad example. That's a mod. If I look at this trailer, see the box that's around it? This is the autoload. This is from the Universal Autoload script, but it does like, you know, in-game everything. So yeah, check that one out, but it does all your trailers, all flatbeds and log trailers. It'll do for logs too. So yeah. You've been doing single two-way courses on Sharp. Oh, that makes sense, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, if you got something that you need traffic to go both ways on, that's like a nasty, it makes sense. This is an auto drive guy config, yes. A route, whatever you want to call it. Yes, this is. This is like the slowest way ever to unload. That grain cart's slower than my grain cart, obviously. Good gosh. Again, I know why he makes the corners the way he does, but if you're running multiple trucks in this case, they don't work. It'd be fine if you're running like one large capacity truck. That's not what I do. So, you know, I say it all the time that, you know, you start with the auto drive guy's config and then you customize it to fit your playstyle, you know, and there's not a thing wrong with that at all as far as I'm concerned. All right, Trent, I gotta step away too. Didn't realize what time it was. So we'll get this set up for auto drive as well. And you know what? Let me zip over to that combine real quick because he's setting. We don't like that, chat. We can't have stopped combines, you know? Can't have it. Now, the trucking situation, a mother bin would definitely help. But I don't have a mother bin. I can't buy one unless it's on sale, so... And I don't think I've seen one on sale yet. Which kind of sucks, but it's alright. So, oh man, I am a bad judge at augers today. I forget that this one's right up by the head. The other one's way far away from the head because the other head's smaller by 3.5 meters or whatever. So this is a MacDon header on this one. It's a big header, so I'd actually like the perfect header for this Cub 9 I wouldn't want to go any bigger, so I like it. I definitely like it. Working well, honestly. I mean, I guess you could go a hair bigger, but for auto drive reasons, I probably wouldn't. Auto drive likes to run over headers, so we give it an extra little bit of room. It's probably a good thing. All right, let's let you do your thing. And let's go find some auto drive to turn this guy loose on real quick. So I can go take my break, and then when I come back, we'll just keep on keeping on here with the harvest. So I'll be right back.